Qassem urges the state to halt concessions, warning of a dangerous project targeting Lebanon, and sends a direct message to the United States. The Secretary General of Hezbollah, Naim Qassem, stressed on Saturday that the problem facing the state is not limited to the issue of exclusive possession of weapons as a prerequisite for recovery. The state's problems also lie in the sanctions imposed on it and in rampant corruption. He considered that the proposed formula of exclusive possession of weapons is an American-Israeli demand, and adopting this logic leads to the execution of Lebanon's strength.
مع الاستسلام لن يبقى لبنان وهذه سوريا أمامنا. إن شاء الله أنتم مفكرين إنه سوريا يعني عم تنتعش وعم بيترتب وضعها. لا 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 لا، كله هذا زيف. لما بتكون إسرائيل قادرة إنها تفوت أنت ما بدها، لما إسرائيل بتفرض شروطها، لما إسرائيل بتضل حاطتهم تحت المجهر وتحت الضرب وتحت الشروط القاسية والمعقدة، هذا معناته أنه ما عم يستقر الوضع في داخل سوريا.
Speaking during his address at the Fatimi gathering organized by Hezbollah's Women's Action Unit, Qassem affirmed that surrender means the disappearance of Lebanon, noting that the Syrian experience is before everyone's eyes and that the Israeli entity continues to pose a threat. He pointed out that the Israeli enemy's plan, following the assassination of Syed Hassan Nasrallah and the martyred leaders, aimed to eliminate Hezbollah from existence and liquidate the resistance.
الواحد بيقول إذا كانوا عم بيهددونا شو بنعمل؟ لا نخضع لتهديداتهم. يعني إذا هددونا دغري منخاف، دغري بنقعد على جنب، منقول لهم ما حنرد نحن على تهديداتكم. قال بس ولكن بركي عملوا التهديد ودمروا وقتلوا، منقول لهم نحن في المقابل ندافع ونصمد.
Qassem considered that the existence of the resistance means the existence of life, of the people, and of heads held high, adding that unity and steadfastness may prevent the outbreak of war, and emphasizing that if war does occur, it will not achieve its objectives, something that is clear to the resistance. He noted that the resistance has achieved 4 great accomplishments: the liberation of the land, steadfastness in the face of challenges, deterrence of the enemy from 2006 until 2023, and the halting of Lebanon's invasion and uprooting thanks to the legendary steadfastness of the resistance fighters and their supportive communities. Qassem warned that Lebanon's surrender would mean erasing its history and turning it into a country without a future, affirming that, with Israel, there is no place for Muslims or Christians in Lebanon. He also stated that the U.S. envoy Tom Barrack seeks to annex Lebanon to Syria, which would lead to the loss of minorities in this vast sea or push them toward emigration.
When we say peace, it's an illusion. There's never been peace. There will probably never be peace because everybody's fighting for legitimacy. So people say, well, they're fighting over borders and boundaries. It's not what they're fighting over. A border or boundary is the currency of a negotiation.
He cautioned that the proposed project is extremely dangerous and could result in Lebanon no longer existing, saying that there are those who do not want a strong Lebanese army and want Lebanon without any power so that solutions can be imposed easily. He added that negotiations are a separate track, which means that aggression will continue, calling on the Lebanese state to retreat and reassess its calculations.
يا أخي ما بيصير، هو عم يعتدي، يجب أن يخرج. أنتوا بتعرفوا خطة العدو الإسرائيلي كانت بعد اغتيال سماحة السيد نصر الله رضوان الله تعالى عليه وكل الشهداء الأبرار وضرب القدرة التي كانت لدينا بنسبة معينة، كل هدفها كان إزالة حزب الله من الوجود، إعدام وجود المقاومة.
Qassem explained that the state has now become responsible for working to consolidate Lebanon's sovereignty and independence, stressing that the resistance has done everything required of it in terms of implementing the agreement and assisting the state. Israeli aggression constitutes a danger to Lebanon and to the resistance at the same time.